If I could share one tip with you today, in which I believe will take your business to the next level, what would it be? One of the most powerful things that you own is your story. It doesn't matter if you are a business owner. It doesn't matter if you are a content creator. It doesn't matter if you are a speaker. People absolutely love to know about you. If we were all honest, all of us are looking for inspiration. We're all looking for motivation. We're all looking for the steps which show us how to create, how to do, and how to be better than what we are today. We crave connection. And that's what your story does. It connects you to your audience. And that's going to be the thing that sets you apart. Your marketing is more important than your mastery. What does that mean? You can have the best service. You can have the best product. You can create the most efficient system in the market. But until people really know who you are and know what you do, could it be that it's all in vain? So what am I saying to you? It's okay that you don't start off perfectly right away. Now, of course, you want to make it as excellent as possible when you do come to market. But again, your marketing is more important than your mastery. We all want to be a success. We all need motivation. And at times in our life, we all need inspiration. That's where I come in. I'm a cheerleader of sorts. I like doing it. I like helping people. And I like encouraging them to be their absolute best. Coach K. And I wonder if you all recognize this guy who's sitting to my right. You recognize him?
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? It's your boy, Joe Lockett. What's going on?
Yes. Joining us on this Friday.
Thank you for inviting me to your show.
Yes. Joe Lockett. You know, it's Keith and Joe on Wednesdays. And, you know, I said this joke last week. I said, you know, Keith and Joe on Wednesdays. And then we do Keith and Joe on Friday. I'm like, wait a minute. I've got my own show on Friday.
You sure do. You sure do. This is your show.
This is my show.
I'm just going to sit here.
But you're hanging out. But listen, since you're here, since you are gracing us with your brightness, with your lemonade shirt here.
I got my Beyonce on.
Oh, you got your Beyonce on today. Has his lemonade shirt on, his golden tint glasses. Keep it off your hot boy summer.
Yeah. I started to put on the Hoochie Boy shorts.
Okay.
With the Hoochie Boy shorts on.
Look. We've already seen the women with the Hoochie Girl shorts on.
Yes, she did.
Even here in the coffee parlor. You come to coffee parlor, Filter Coffee Parlor, by the way, giving them a shout out here on the South Side. Our guest is just right there in the back. I love being able to just kind of point to our guest or whatever. He's sitting just right there. We're going to invite him over in just a minute. But apparently, hot girl, hot boy summer, it's already starting to look. If you can wear it, if you can do it, flaunt it. Go for it.
I think I have worked hard enough that I can wear what I got on. I think it's okay.
I think it's okay. And you know, you said this on the show Wednesday. You know, you said it was a blessing and a curse, and that, you know, because you work out, because you said the blessing, you know, is that people, you know, the women like what they see, but the curse is women feel like they have to keep
sort
up.
Of obligated.
They feel sort of obligated.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was thinking on that when you made that statement, and I said, you know, I don't know that that's a bad thing, because that's a good pressure that people are able to put on themselves if me being around you causes you to step up your game, and especially something as important as your health, as we are a part of this 50 and fabulous crew.
Right.
I don't know that I have an issue with that, but you kind of feel like it's sort of a pressure hump.
Well, for me, it is, because the person is trying to change themselves, I think, according to what they think I want them to be.
Yeah.
And they don't even realize that at the end of the day, I like you before what I actually saw.
Yeah.
So we got together.
Yeah.
Because of what I saw.
Yeah.
Not because of what you think I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I think women and men, when they look at what you like on Instagram, or they see what kind of turns your head, they think that that's what you actually want to be with. What turns my head ain't what I want to take to bed.
Yeah. Ooh. And he did that rap real quick. what turns my head may not be what I want to.
Take
think.
it ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being honest. So, yeah.
That's interesting. And that's from a mature man's perspective too.
I mean, yeah, I'm a man of look.
Yeah.
That don't mean I want to take you home.
All men look.
Yeah, but that don't mean I want to take you home.
No, that's good. You're starting off with them not coming in here ready, y'all. So before we actually bring our guests on over, here's what I want to do really, really quick. They already know me. I'm very impromptu. I live in the moment. So as I was sitting here thinking, I was like, we're going to give you a preview of what we're bringing on. Joe, we're bringing on today a gentleman who is doing so much wonderful work in the community. Nephew, am I not? I need to move it up a little bit. Talk a little bit louder. Talk a little bit louder. No, it's not me. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you with this, ladies and gents. Here we go. Mr. Joe Jenkins is in the building. I am showing you the work that he is producing. We talk a lot about what's wrong with our students. We talk a lot about the negative things that are going on here in Birmingham. This is a positive. You want to know what? This community music school is located in the heart of Inslee.
Really?
Yes. It's brought over 1,000 students through this school. They're youngsters who are ages 3 to 18. It's an after-school program, goes year-round. Magic City Music Academy. They're about a week out from what he'll tell us about as a reunion concert. And before I give all of that away and more away, I'm going to go ahead and invite him over here. Mr. Jenkins, your seat awaits. Joe Jenkins, Magic City Music Academy. Magic City Music Academy. Here is your seat today. Welcome in, Mr. Joe Jenkins. I like to play on the computer screen and do all that kind of stuff with technology. So I was literally just showing people what you do and the fruit of your labor over in the Inslee community, which is the community music school. He's laughing as he sees his, oh, that's so cute, as he actually gets a chance to see his work. Sorry about that, y'all. I just went to something else right there. Really, hold on. Let me stop sharing right there. Let me cancel that out. There we go. But you just saw your babies on screen, and that made you smile.
Absolutely. Love kids.
That made you smile. You have to love kids. You've been working with these kids for how long? Over 30 years.
30 years. Yeah.
That's a career. That's a calling.
Yes.
I don't know that I'm gifted. Tell us a little bit about what you do at the Magic City Music Academy, which is in Inslee, by the way. What do you do? And we have to say that because on the news, we hear so much about it. You know where I'm going with
Absolutely.
that. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm glad we have a little bright spot in Inslee.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've been there for a long time.
Yeah.
And we teach kids how to play piano, voice, and drums.
And the voice?
Yeah.
You teach me this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Well, wait a minute. The gift has to be there, right? Some form.
Well, not always.
Oh, wow.
You know.
See, that's hope for me.
Okay, it is.
I can evolve.
You can.
I can evolve.
You can.
Everybody has a little music in them.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
just
wow.
takes the right person to bring it.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
So we teach kids
Yeah.
grade to 18.
Yeah.
And we get year-round school. We don't stop in the summer because music needs discipline, commitment, and so every day from 3 to 7, the school is open.
Yeah.
The lab, the keyboard lab, the drum lab, or the vocal lab, and have the lessons.
Oh, wow. What you said, wow. What just struck you with what he just said?
Because I wish I would have had something like that when I was in school.
Oh my goodness.
Because I played saxophone after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was really good. I went to All City.
Played saxophone?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, I played All City.
Did not know.
Yeah, went to All City, went to All State, and all this stuff, and did really well. But I had nobody to teach.
So you never took private lessons. You
Never
took the
took-
lessons from your band director.
That was it. And then he would give me extra, studies afterwards. But it was not to learn the other part that I really needed. And like I tell people, honestly, I was so good. I could have been the next Black QG. That's how good.
Wow.
I mean, I was really. I love music. I could pick up music by listening.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I was really really good.
Really?
But the thing was, when I was growing up, even though I did that, because my parents wasn't musical,
Mhm.
I don't believe they really saw my real talent of what I could have actually turned into.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that really
back in the 80s, but in the 70s and 80s, you didn't have that. Remember, parents came out of, dads came out of the 60s.
Right.
So if they wasn't into music or anything like that, right, they didn't know. They just think you want to go do something.
They push you in there.
Yeah.
And then they backed off. And
No, I begged my mom and dad to actually get into the music.
Really?
Yeah. Because honestly, I got it because I thought when I was in school, right?
Yeah.
Saxophone is cool, right?
So ladies would love
I did it. I honestly did it because I wanted women to pay me attention, and I started. I learned. That's how I learned to play music by ear because I would listen to the record player in the living room, and then come back in band class where the teacher, before we got to band class, get there early, and I'd be playing the music for the girls.
Seriously, Joe.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Listen.
That's a great story.
But it's true.
But that's a great story,
Yeah.
though, that I did not know. But that's from a page in your life.
Yes.
So I guess even hearing that and seeing that and listening to you say that, parents, and for those of you watching, by the way, we're looking at the shot in Filter Coffee Parlor. So I always want to give a shout out to our sponsors here at Filter Coffee Parlor as we hang out here. But as you listen to his story, how important then is it? Because we've got some people who are watching today, and they may not recognize their children are musically inclined.
Right.
How do you encourage parents to move toward that?
Well, parents have to be taught about music just like we teach the kids. A lot of parents just send their kids to music lessons and then do this.
That's it. Yeah.
They don't make them practice at home. They don't support them. Matter of fact, a lot of the grandparents are the ones who are bringing the kids to music lessons. And when the grandparents take their little grandkids back home to their real parents, the practicing stops.
Right.
The parents really aren't excited about that, like grandparents. So we have to teach parents as well that music transforms lives. It gives kids confidence, security, and it gives them something that they feel they can do that's especially their own. And that goes a long way.
And I think it's also too important to have options in our community, because in our community in particular, we sometimes can just push boys, push girls to be the best particularly boys, to push them to be the best athletes that they can be. That's all we think about. And, we had this conversation on the show once, how many people make up a team? And if you put together, all the teams in the NFL and look at the numbers versus the number of people that we have in the United States and the world, we automatically know, no matter how good you are, little Johnny may or may not make that football team.
You're absolutely right. And with music, it's an individual accomplishment, not a team accomplishment. And so you can take your individual talent and take it as far as you want to.
No limits is what you're saying. There are no limits. I love that. I love that. Whereas in sports, you can contribute to the team, but there's so much other, you get injured.
That's right, but that's good too.
Yeah,
that's true. Team sports is good too.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't play. They're not athletes. They don't play baseball, basketball, football. Yeah. And I had a student to say to me recently, he's an adult now, that he was glad that we offered alternatives because his dad was a coach. And he was not as athletic as his dad was. Yeah. And everybody expected him to be coached by his dad and do the same thing that his dad was. But he was so happy that he had an alternative. Now he's a great singer. And a science teacher.
How much does it cost for parents to actually bring their kids to your academy?
Well, it's $25 for a 30-minute lesson once a week.
Really?
Right. Now, that's much cheaper than most of the music schools around Birmingham.
No, that's cheap. No, let's just keep it real. That's cheap.
So
I thought you were gonna say like $100 and some dollars.
No.
$25.
Yeah.
For one lesson.
But for one lesson.
For one lesson. So but still, if you think you take your kids to 3 lessons, that's only $75 a week for 1 hour.
Well, it's a 30-minute.
30 minutes. Okay.
And so that's about $100 a month.
Yeah.
And we have all the books and all the necessary things that you need right at the school.
Wow.
But some of the schools in this area, they charge $30, $5 a lesson, $37.
Right.
And my thing has always been, I didn't want music, the study of music, to be so expensive that the average child couldn't do
that part.
Unaffordable.
We're passionate about keeping the prices low so that we can grab as many kids as we can.
Yeah.
So what ages?
3 through 18. A lot of
I'm too old.
never too late.
I'm 19, 20. Okay.
They would call it and they would say, I know it's a school for kids, but can y'all teach an adult too? And so we had an 88-year-old, she's passed now. But we do have adult students, and we don't, we don't put that on our website. But if they call, we don't jump.
We are
This could be
going.
your
We are
opportunity.
going to sing.
Okay.
I'm going to pay for a month for us to go sing, and we're gonna sing the national anthem when it's all said and done. I'm gonna do it Whitney Houston style.
Excellent.
Yes.
Reviving dreams. So another reason that we brought you here, we've got two friends. I don't know if you can see them, but they're in the background. They're sitting right, in fact, behind him.
Yeah.
Can y'all wave at us over here? Because we see you in the background. Our friends, there you go, Miss Valerie and her husband. Hey. Yes, they're coming to support you.
But they can wave to the cameras. They got a camera.
Oh,
right
they've
there.
got a camera right
They
there.
got a camera. Right there.
Look, the
They're
people
coming
like
over
to
now.
come over here and
Yeah.
walk and talk. So hey,
Yeah.
hey everybody, we're just showing you on camera. It's just to you all. Yeah, so we can. So thank you for coming over, y'all. I'm going to talk to you two all just a little bit. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, concert this Friday, a week from this Friday. I'm sorry.
Right. It's a celebration.
Celebration.
Yeah.
Thank
We're
you.
celebrating the legacy
Yes.
of the Magic City Concert,
Yeah.
which started as a humble boys choir.
19.
Right, back in 1993.
Mm.
Telling my age now. And it has grown to large proportions.
Yeah.
And so we're celebrating that. We got kids all over the country. And they're adults, they're doctors, lawyers, teachers, professors, whatever. They're all coming back to celebrate this legacy and to promote the legacy so we can include some more kids, because it was good for them at the time.
Yeah,
It's good today for other kids as well.
that's right. That's right.
So did you create this academy or
Mhm.
okay? So what made you want to create this?
Good story to this.
Yeah, well, I've always been a teacher, a music teacher. When I got right out of school, which is Virginia Union University in Richmond,
Okay.
I went to Detroit to take over a job as a full-time minister of music at New Prospect Baptist Church. Like that name.
New prospect.
New Prospect.
New Prospect.
Baptist Church in Detroit. And it was an awesome job. They gave me a parsonage rent free. It was a full-time minister of music position. I had my own office, which was huge and beautiful. And I created a music school for the church members.
Okay.
And so I started teaching, and that led to me wanting to teach even more. Now, how do I get to Birmingham? I don't know.
Okay. But you're here,
But I'm here.
right?
I had no reason to really leave Detroit. Everything was just great. But somehow God pointed me to Birmingham.
Yeah,
And I'm glad he did.
So what
because
year did you come to Birmingham?
86.
86. Okay.
Yeah.
1986.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking, the story of Jabez.
Yeah,
Enlarge my territory.
enlarge my
I
territory.
started out in Richmond, where I went to school, playing for a church and teaching music lessons. And then that was a real small group, maybe about 20 members of the youth choir. And then I left to go to Detroit, created a wonderful music ministry there. And then when I came to Birmingham, it was a larger territory.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
since the inception of the Boys Choir in 1993, 300 students have passed through.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's a larger territory. I think I was just trying to use my territory.
So I got to ask you a question because I know a lot of people on the audience asking this. So do you sing, read music, sight read, play all kind of instruments? How many instruments do you play?
I do all that.
Wait a minute. No. Piano, French horn, tuba, saxophone.
Okay, in the band.
Are you like Prince?
In the band, I play all the middle brands.
Okay.
French horn, baritone, mellophone, E flat.
Like you can play it. Like if you get on, you can like play it.
Used to.
but you can read the music all the time.
Right. And so, when you run a music school, you got to know how to do it.
Yeah.
Know how to do it so you can teach it, and you have to know about it so when you hire people, you know whether they're doing a good job or a bad job.
Right.
So yeah, I'm doing all this.
So and you write? Do you write music?
Yeah, I wrote music in my high school band when I was in high school.
This
But
is
my
in his
gift-
blood.
My gift is conducting.
Okay, so you're a great conductor. Okay. So you got a good ear.
Okay, so speaking of conducting the choir, you got to share that story about how you first saw, you were in, was it in Detroit?
Yeah.
And how he first saw and said, man,
Right.
I heard the sound and that was it.
Yes. I was minister of music in Detroit, and I got a call from a guy named James T.O.P. And he said, I want to bring my boys' choir over to the congregation. We're not going to charge anything. We're just taking off. Right. So they came. It was less than 10 boys. It was just a small group. And it didn't look very immaculate for whatever reason. But anyway, we let them do their concert. And, prior to that, I only knew of the Harlem Boys Choir and the Vienna Boys Choir.
Mhm.
Never saw them live. I just knew of them. So this is my first time hearing a live voice. And like I said, it didn't look very impressive.
Right.
That's okay. And they opened their mouths. Lord, it took me to heaven. I was lost.
Wow.
It was the most beautiful sound I've ever heard coming from boys. So pure, soprano sound. And while they were singing, I was thinking to myself, I would love to see 25 black boys dressed in tuxedos doing that. And that's as far as that vision went. It didn't go any further than that. And I don't think any more about it until I came to Birmingham.
Wow. And you created that
Yeah.
here in Birmingham.
Yeah.
I have pulled up online, that's a funny story. I have pulled up online. It's the Magic City Choir and Parents Reunion Banquet. And can you tell us a little bit more about, and by the way, I have the website on the bottom, magiccitymusic.org. Tell us a little bit about the event.
Well, we couldn't have done this without parents. That's why we make sure that it says Magic City Choir alumni and parents. Parents were the foundation of this movement because they're the ones that brought the kids, paid the fees, brought them to the rehearsals, went on the trips,
That's right.
serve as protectors and guidance. And so we and as well as their kids.
Yeah.
And,
Well, these two of the parents said,
yes,
so the people that you saw earlier, they're back there in the back. You see Miss Val, the back of her shirt there. There's their parents here as well. And
yeah.
she's actually the one that kind of put you on our radar.
They were really supportive.
Yeah.
And his son Vernon sung in the choir.
Yeah.
He was one of the chief soloists. And his hallmark song was On Time God. And we sung that all over the country.
Whoa.
Yeah, we went to Washington, D.C. and sung in the church, and he did that song, and everybody was top clapping.
Yeah.
That was his hallmark song.
Wow. Wow. So that's the information. Magic City Choir and Parents Reunion Banquet information.
We have 300 tickets. We are sold out.
What? You're sold out already? That's good. Go ahead and pull that banquet down then. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Yes.
And I want to make sure that I acknowledge Miss Tammy on here. Miss Tammy told us, hey guys, she was joining us earlier. Tammy, I know we kind of got to you a little bit later, but we thank you always for your support. And Mr. Omar from Echo Highlands, hey to you as well. Thank you so much for your support as well. So, we don't belabor the point. I'm going to give you an opportunity to kind of close us out and just kind of share, because again, so near and dear to me, this is a jewel that's in Birmingham. We can talk so much about the negative, but this is a positive. It deserves to be highlighted. So just kind of close out with what we'll see. And people may be asking, can I be a part of that now? Can I call and be a part of the
Sure. The choir is going to restart in September.
Uh-huh.
And so at this banquet, we're going to celebrate the legacy, but we're going to find ways to extend the legacy, promote the legacy, so that, like I said, other kids can enjoy what these kids enjoy. What is that? It's simple, creating a platform where they can achieve musical excellence and, the most important thing, Christian mentorship. They go hand in hand, and we give equal doses of both. So that's why, after all these years, it's easy for these people to come back, these members, these families to come back, because they know it was a situation where there was a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of hard work, a lot of discipline, but it was great for their kids, it was great for them, and we want to do this again in Birmingham, because like you said, you can turn on the TV, what do you hear? Who got shot last night?
Right.
What happened?
Right.
Well, at the time when the boys were coming out, the boys were considered heroes in Birmingham because we carried the name Magic City. We represented them all over the country and in Europe. So when they saw us, they felt proud. You want to bring that back.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Mr. Joe Jenkins, MagicCityMusic.org. You still have time. Now listen, this is no joke. He's very serious about this because from what I understand, when they enroll, you expect them to be in this year-round school. It's an after-school program.
Yes.
Year-round.
Yes.
He'll give you a little and talk a little bit about that. A little bit of a break for the summer.
Right. They get 2 weeks breaks, vacation. And but we expect them back because like I said, it requires discipline and commitment.
Yeah.
And it's not for everybody. You know, we got parents who are going to sing, and then after a while they're going to drop out. You know, that's fine. But we really looking for the committed students that we can teach them and train them so they can achieve excellence. You can't have it without commitment and discipline.
And a program so they don't have to come home or get into some other things. 3 to 7, Monday through Friday, isn't it?
Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday. Thank you. Still 3 to 7, Monday through Thursdays. Great program. You know that they'll be learning a gift that no one can take away from them. So listen, we're going to give you your time back on this Friday, but I want to say thank you. It's so nice to meet you. I was texting him on some other things, asking him for some things. He's responsive on that text, buddy. I'm telling you. So he's Mr. Jenkins, I need this. Mr. Jenkins, I need that. Mr. Jenkins, this. Yes, fine. And I will say this. I told him, I said, Mr. Jenkins, I said, now, if you want to bring somebody, he said, well, if you would have told me a little earlier. That was totally on me because we could have had somebody here to sing and you would have heard some wonderful sounds on this Friday. Their son was one of, Brother's a little older now, though, isn't he?
Yeah. I was his guest, you know, that's why I'm here for real. I believe children are future. Teach them well, let them lead.
Well, that's about enough today, ladies.
Go away. Just saying. I was gonna show them all the beauty.
You know? What is that Clinton was singing that song in
Let
Coming
me
to
ask you a
America?
question. Most people
go
that
ahead.
can't sing like me, what if you be messing up at? If we try to sing from our what?
Because singing requires just some basic skills.
Okay.
A dropped jaw.
A drop jaw. What that mean?
Some people try to sing in their speaking mouth position.
Okay.
Instead of drop jaw, which is a singing mouth position.
Okay.
So that's the first thing.
Okay.
And then the second thing is breathing. Just take a breath before you sing, and the sound will travel. Voice lessons.
Yes. That's what we're doing. I'm doing it. I'm gonna practice.
I got teachers at the music school to do it.
In other words, you're getting into his pocket right now.
You need $25 right now. $300 for 5 minutes. That's no problem. I got that real quick. We're fine with that. I'm just trying to get a few quick pointers in. So drop the jaw. So how do you know? So I would probably be like a alto.
Bass.
I'll be bass. Okay, I'm bass. Okay.
Let's hear it when you drop your voice. Let's hear the bass. Do it.
See the difference when you drop the jaw? It's a bigger sound.
I believe. He's actually right though.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
about 30 years.
No, so you just have speaking.
We got it.
You got to drop the jaw. But that was cool though. I never noticed. That was okay.
And you do have girls in the choir too, don't you? It's the Magic City Boys and Girls Choir. You pulled up on there. I'm good not singing. I'm gonna be the cheerleader in the background.
No, I'm gonna be. I'm now.
You're front and center.
No, I'm gonna go home and turn on my Alexa.
Play me, I believe I can fly.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
believe
practice
the children
that.
are
I'm
our
gonna sing
future.
it in the bass. Next time I come on your show, I'm gonna be able to sing. I'm gonna drop my jaw for everybody to sing. Man in the mirror. Yeah. I'm gonna try.
I don't know if to be afraid or excited. I don't know.
But that was really cool. I never knew they had that in Eastern Keith. I did not.
But again,
Yeah.
right in our community.
So where about the instance is located?
In the Holy Family community.
Okay.
You know the old Holy Family Hospital?
Yes.
Well, across the street from that hospital, the doctors have their offices.
Right.
And so we have the largest building. We have one of those offices.
Okay.
Wow. That's awesome. That's
So
awesome.
we've been there for over 20 years.
That's awesome.
where for myself personally, I want to say thank you for all you've done and will continue to do for our city. That's awesome. All
Yes.
jokes aside, we appreciate you.
Yes, we appreciate the commitment. Everybody, it's Joe Jenkins joining us today. MagicCityMusic.org. You have time to enroll your children, and we just appreciate you and thank you for what you've done.
Thank you so
From,
much.
originally from Charleston,
Yes.
South Carolina, and moved to Birmingham, Alabama. So you know you're from Birmingham now. After 10 years, you know Birmingham is your home now, Mr. Jenkins.
I know.
So you all, that's it for you all today. We're not going to hold you long, but this was a great story to share. You can go online and check him out. And you all have a super fantastic Friday. MagicCityMusic.org. We'll see you again next Friday and then Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time for Keitha and Joe. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.